All right. Welcome once again to a Beatzilla PDX official news break. And this is the prime time edition. And this is going to be about a little situation that happened earlier this week with the gun manufacturer Smith and Wesson. They made a controversial tweet, which you see in the bottom of the screen right there. And the reason why I have all of these images on the screen is because the PB that you see on the shirt is for that particular company, so they're saying. But I'm giving you reference in multiple times of the imagery that both the Proud Boys and also the Oath Keepers use. So these are all the same imagery. All they did was just made it a name. And these type of things have been done before with other well-known uh, domestic terroristic groups, and they often do that. They've done things like the Cool Kids Club and whatnot, and such, stuff like that. Um, so let me go ahead and there's an article because this hasn't got much coverage, and it's really there's a lot of splaining that they're trying to do around this conversation as well. So Reuters put out a fact check about what you see on your screen. So the bottom left picture on the screen with a man holding the rifle, that is supposedly a perception brand. Okay. Anyway, we'll read this article. This is from by Reuters Fact Check. Says fact check photo of gunmaker Smith and Wesson T-shirt does not feature a Proud Boys logo. And again, some people were like, "That's a Proud Boys shirt." Those of us understood and who do understand how the system of white supremacy works, we understand that these people tend to use different names for the same letters. So like Cool Kids Club, but it's all spelled with K's, stuff like that. So this is no different because you're still dealing with the exact same type of element. So anyway, this article reads, gunmaker Smith and Wesson shared a photo on social media featuring a T-shirt with a logo for Perception Brand, a tactical apparel company. But users online are sharing the photo alongside claims that it shows the logo for the far right group, the Proud Boys. A Facebook post sharing the photo says, for any of you tracking just how dangerously authoritarian the gun industry has become, I give you the official Smith and Wesson Instagram post today. Yes, that's a Proud Boy shirt. Endorsement in the photo. Now, I can't say that. I when I saw that, it's like, no, that's different. So it's not technically a Proud Boys logo. No, it is not. However, I believe that it is a Proud Boy affiliated company, considering what they do, and you can see on the screen with the shirts and just the wording. The wording is literally the same. So it's kind of interesting that the both the Proud Boys and this Perception brand seem to have the same ideology, shall we say. And see, if you look at the back of their shirts up there with that PB that says support your local enforcers. And then if you look down here to the middle picture on the left, that is literally a Proud Boys hat. So the one up at the top, where's the brass knuckles with the support your local enforcement, and then that hat down to the left, those are two different companies, supposedly. But also look at that man's hat right behind the open brass knuckle hat on the left. Right behind him, there's a PB, which is completely different than the other PBs that you see here, but best believe they most definitely represent the same thing. So we're just, we're not gonna play that game. But let's read on. Let's see. Da-da-dum, da-da-da. Okay, yes, that's the same domestic terror organization central to seditious conspiracy or seditious and seditious conspiracy and insurrection. It's very important that people who value democracy stand up and decree this extremism. They are trying to normalize it, and it's not normal. No, your country absolutely has a big history of it. And so if you can't acknowledge this situation or problem honestly, you're not acknowledging it at all. Let's see. Unless you are into the dictator thing, another example can be seen here. And they put a tweet in the article. It says, if you don't believe, and this is from Ryan Bussey, some random white man. If you don't believe the gun industry is now full on supporting domestic terrorists, I give you the official Instagram post for Smith and Wesson. I mean, the Proud Boys. Mm-mm-mm. Here's to gun industry sponsored seditious conspiracy. Better buckle up. That's how one of them reads. Then the rest of the article continues. The photo shows a person holding an assault rifle with a yellow PB logo on a black t-shirt. Smith & Wesson shared the image on his social media accounts with a caption that mentions Perception Brand as the apparel maker. And yes, we did see that. For those of us who are well aware of how these things work, and remember all these other things that have ended up in were presented as jokes, but they're not jokes. Nope, not jokes. The jokes ended up actually being uh, Jim Crow laws, anti-black laws. So you understand. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me go ahead and read on. The Proud Boys logo can be seen in the Reuters picture. Oh, well, yeah. But you see the Proud Boys logo right there. And then you see their PB logo over there. Now, if you think that that's just a coincidence, Perception Brand Clothing has been around since 2021. So you do the math on that. You think it's just a coincidence? I don't. I do not at all. Some reports online pointed out Smith and Wesson originally shared another version of the tweet without mention of the Perception Brand, but later deleted it and made a new post. Smith and Wesson and Perception Brand did not immediately respond for comment. Here's the verdict. Miscaptioned, Smith and Wesson shared a photo with an apparel brand logo, not the Proud Boys logo. Well, yes, we understand that's true. This article was produced by the Reuters. Oh, okay, that's saying who this is. So that's the end of this article. So basically, even Reuters is coming out to basically cape for Smith and Wesson, making pulling out an ad that very much looks like it is supporting the Proud Boys. So I don't understand how this is such a hard read. And again, like I said, family, there's history in America of some of these groups using different, because when they brand something like a clothing brand, this is an apparel brand. Yeah, I'm certain. Since you can't sell Proud Boy gear right off the rip, you have to alter it so then all of those Proud Boy supporters can go support that brand. This is nothing new. This has been done quite often, especially amongst their circles. So just wanted y'all to see that. Now, again, you also see an elected official there. So keep that in mind, family. When these people are tied into law enforcement, they're even tied into the gun manufacturers. So what's going on with these gun manufacturers? Are they here to support domestic terrorism? Because we're not going to act like Perception Brand. If you just go to their website and you can see for yourself the type of time they appear to be on over at Perception, which to me, it just looks like a watered down version or mission statement, rather, of the Proud Boys. And so basically on the back, you have support your local enforcer, not enforcement, but enforcer. Now, see, so is this about defense? Because you're not hearing defense in this conversation. You are straight up hearing enforce. So what is that saying? And then you can clearly see what the Proud Boys stand for with this picture over here. And don't miss the black man that's standing there with them. How many black people want to stand next to him today? How many are literally standing with them in their hearts and minds every day? And some of them can't even be around these type of individuals. But there are black people sitting right among us that wish they could be in that photo too. And that's shameful. So with that being said, family, changing names and keeping the same faces. Who did Smith and Wesson just endorse? And to me, family, it just looks like you're endorsing domestic terrorism. I could be wrong, but probably not. It's no coincidence that all of these colors are the same. All of the colors are the same, from the Oath Keepers, 3%ers, Proud Boys. They're all using black and gold. Time to pay attention to that. So, family, just let me know what you think about this in the comments, because I just wanted to go ahead and touch on this a little bit. I'm not sure if anybody got a chance to talk about this yet, but I just wanted to go ahead and hit this real quick, because these people do things like this often, and it's over the course of history. It's always been some kind of play on what they're representing. So whether you be the 3K folk that get out there and you're doing your burning of crosses and whatnot, you understand? Those people have all, and they still do, because they're still recruiting. They're still recruiting to this very day. And they are always looking to get the young minds and always raise up and train up them young minds to be devout anti-black racists. So, yes, again, let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section, family. And if you could, please give this video a like and also give this video a share if you would. I'd much appreciate it. And of course, you can, if you like the content coming from this broadcast and you want to go ahead and bless this channel and donate, you can definitely do so by way of Cash App and Super Thanks and PayPal. And of course, we have Super Chat, because this video will be premiering. So you can definitely do all of that. Peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on all of you and yours, family. And also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at BeatZillaPDX. So with that being said, we are going to get ready to get out of here. So hopefully you guys do not run into any of these type of problems. But if you do, stay black, stay vigilant, and stay alive. Black first. Shalom, y'all.